16 held out. They want to show to people as quickly as they can that it was worth it and it was the right thing to do. But with only 30 seconds to go, that question will be hanging for quite some time, and Boris Johnson faces a huge task, not to open English champagne tonight, but to show to voters that they made the right decisions by putting their faith in him and his belief that this was the right choice for all of us.
So there's the countdown clock, 25 seconds, 24 until we leave the EU. There are thousands of people waiting around the corner in Parliament Square, waiting to celebrate that moment. For very many people, though, a very different atmosphere tonight. Let's leave it now. 10 seconds to go. And there you have it, the recorded sound of Big Ben in Downing Street. We are no longer a member of the European Union. The scenes there in Parliament Square, where the celebrations begin. And so begins the next chapter for the United Kingdom. We have now formally left the EU after 47 years. We are no longer EU citizens. Let's go straight to Parliament Square now, and Vicky Young, who is there.
Yeah, and there may have been muted celebrations in Downing Street tonight. That has not been the case here. All evening, speeches from leading Brexiteers, singing, chanting, renditions of God Save the Queen, Rule Britannia. And then in the final moments before we left the European Union, Nigel Farage, the person many credit with putting pressure on the Conservative Party and making sure that Brexit happened. Tonight, as he addressed the crowds here, he said some people said this wasn't to be celebrated. He said it was. It was a victory, he said, for democracy. He said we beat the establishment who didn't want the referendum. They didn't want this to happen. But he also said that this wasn't the end, that there would be battles ahead, and he would be standing by to make sure that Boris Johnson did deliver when it comes to things like fishing, when it comes to making sure that the European Court of Justice doesn't have a role. He says he will be keeping an eye on what goes on in the next year. And absolutely huge cheers here as that moment came.
Avant qu'on entame la Marseillaise tous ensemble, je voudrais vous faire remarquer que vous avez peut-être vu que dans les paroles du God Save the Queen, il y a marqué dans les strophes finales qu'ils confondent leur politique, qu'il faut démasquer leur manipulation, leur complot contre la nation. C'est quand même extraordinaire que ce soit le Royaume-Uni qui sorte le premier de l'Union européenne. Envoyez la Marseillaise. Merci. Vive la République et vive la France.